Y'all
T9C, got the fucking juice.
Oh my god.
You gotta make
better.
sure that is not up, because that will break our ears.
Bro, I had a customer today come in, and they ordered like 5 drinks, and they were all like really complicated drinks, and
Of course.
I made them all. I was by myself because I opened the store, and then
Nigga, who's coming in there at 11 o'clock?
That's what I'm
asking
saying.
for
Who need-
5 fucking
who needs
trays,
boba
bruh?
at 11 o'clock? So I make all these drinks, and then I'm about to give it to her, and she's like, why do they why are they the way that they are? Like because she didn't know the type of drink she was getting.
What?
She got a snow bubble, which is like a smoothie.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, I wanted teas. And then like I made them for her. I already charged her, and she's like, oh, well, I can't accept it. Like, can you make it? I was like, no, I can't. Like, I charged you. Like, I made it all.
Uh-huh.
Like, you're just gonna have to buy them again. And she literally threw the biggest fit. She didn't even walk out with the drinks. Like, she just left them. It was like, even if you didn't get what you wanted, like, you know what I mean? Like, you should have still taken it.
It's okay. You took that bitch's money.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
like, you're
but
chilling,
I
you
was,
know what I
it
mean?
was annoying too because it was busy, but like, it's whatever.
No, it's weird though.
What?
You're cricketing yourself.
What'd you guys do today?
I got up. I made some omelets.
Omelette.
Oh.
Omelette de egg.
Some omelets. One of them was runny, so there's that.
Ah.
Some orange
Runny
juice, or not orange, lemonade, and some guava, passion fruit yogurt.
You made?
Nah.
Hey, I was
From
about to
Trader
say,
Joe's. I
Guava's
recommend
pretty
it.
crazy,
Yeah.
bro. I feel like guavas are slept on.
I love guava juice.
Mm-hmm.
Guava juice. Bro.
Guava juice is pretty crazy. You can
Oh,
taste
yeah.
the seeds.
Bro, have you guys
though.
had Pog? No, okay, no. P-O-G. Passion, orange, guava juice.
Talking
I was
about
like,
fat
hold
ass
up.
white girl.
I was like, which one? Like, what?
No, Pog, passion, orange.
Yeah, I
guava
mean,
juice.
my
Shit is
answer
so-
to both of those questions is yes. But
Oh my
no, but I
God.
know what you mean. I mean, I've had the vape. Isn't that a thing? Yeah.
The Pog vape. Oh, that's just disgusting, bro.
I don't like it, but I mean, like, I've had it. I've tried it. But
Yeah.
today, what did I do?
No
I-
one asked. Like, no one asked what you did.
Why do you think you're so fucking funny? Because you have the fucking soundboard? Because you have the soundboard and the iPad? That shit is so fucking delayed, bro.
why
It's the Bluetooth shit. It's the Bluetooth shit.
Okay.
Right, let's get this episode started, yeah?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
We're going live in 3, 2. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the podcast.
What's good? What's good?
My name's Tim. I'm your host.
My name's Alex.
My name's Nico.
Yeah, let's get a fit breakdown real quick. Not too long, but what I got on today? Got some fucking FUBUs, the same FUBUs from the last episode.
Speaking your mic.
Same FUBUs from last episode. My mic only picks up when I
Yeah, so keep
Yeah.
your mouth
Directly.
right there.
when I speak direct. Yeah, I'm gonna be like this the whole time. You can't see my pretty face. That's their fault. But what is that? I have the same FUBUs from last episode.
Sorry. my
I
bad.
have the same FUBUs from last episode, and if you didn't watch that shit, go watch that shit. Like, what
Oh
are you
God.
doing?
How
Come
you gonna
on
watch
now.
episode 2 but not
Come
watch
on
this?
now.
Yeah, what are you doing? Skipping episodes and shit. I got the Ed Hardy Sports fucking track pants and a straight Rats tee and a white hoodie. That's how I'm feeling today.
Very nice.
How about yourself, Alex?
Pretty basic. I got the vintage Carhartt workers jacket that like everyone has. And then I got like the no shirt underneath. And then I'm wearing these G-Star raw denim baggy pants. I love these things. And then I got my Ricks again. You guys are gonna be seeing me wearing my Ricks like 24/7.
Yeah,
That's all I
yeah.
wear.
Yeah, at least the shorts was a different move. That was a
Bro,
different
did you guys see my legs in the first episode on the fit check?
like a legs?
It was so bad. What are you wearing, bro?
Hey, so you're gonna be seeing these docs, the vegan docs, pretty often. But I also got the Dickies. They were green, but now they're like gray looking because I wear them like too much, you know.
I like the little cuts.
Is that
you
fair?
got.
Yeah, I
though,
put like
you know what I
these
mean?
cuts. I put these cuts so that it like fits on my shoes better, you know.
That's
Yeah.
smart.
He got
Smart.
that bag.
Exactly.
And then I got this Stussy shirt, and then I thrifted this like
Well, that's
lace.
crazy though. That's like
I
a
love that.
thing.
like a
Yeah.
lace, but it's a zip up too.
It's a zip up, and it's
Oh,
also
that's
got
crazy.
this weird like I don't even know. I probably got to show it on this side, but it's like a I don't even know what they call that. But
I like
yeah,
it
that's how I'm
when I
feeling.
saw
Oh.
you pull up in it.
and then the Bella Cortez glasses.
Those are fire too.
No, those are crazy. Shout out Bella Cortez.
Shout out Trent.
Yeah. But yeah. Let's get this shit started with our first question, our first topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the topic, this is a juicy one. This is a juicy one. You guys are gonna want to have to tune in. This is about losing your virginity.
Oh dear.
Who wants to start on that?
I feel like you should start on it.
You think I
You
should
wanna
start
bring it
on
up?
it? Okay, so how do I feel about losing my virginity? I don't know. When I think of losing virginity, I don't regret it.
I just read. Go ahead.
It's just the predicament that happened. This was like my first real girlfriend. I don't know. It wasn't like an awkward or like scary experience. I feel like I was scared because I've never had sex before. I was like, I don't want to get this girl pregnant. And there was a condom and everything, but like I didn't.
I feel like that's everyone's first worry.
Yeah,
that was
and
my first worry for
right?
sure.
Yeah, and like I've never had sex because I don't know how that shit worked. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
didn't have the sex talk. We learned about that shit in high school, but like doing it compared to just like okay,
Oh, it's different. They don't
Okay,
teach you.
but
like,
did we really learn about it in high
Nah.
school?
No,
They
you
kinda
didn't.
they
No.
told you not to have sex. They're like, if
Absolutely
you have
not.
sex, you're gonna die. Like that.
Yeah.
That was literally the motive.
you're gonna die, and then the diagram of the fucking ovaries and shit.
Oh god.
And I'm like, that shit look cool, low key, but like no, it just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And so when it happened, no, like it was cool. Like that person made it super comfortable for me and everything, but I don't know. Like I didn't not like for like.
Oh, we're getting into like detail.
Nah,
I was
this is what I'm gonna end it with. But like, nah, when I first started fucking and shit, like I didn't know that you're supposed to nut. You know,
Really?
I didn't. Like I thought it was just like.
Okay,
I
this
mean,
is
did
like-
you like? I don't know. I'm not gonna ask.
Wait,
that.
like you never even like masturbated before?
I mean, I
Like,
had, but that was like. No, see, the big thing why I didn't was because I was scared I was gonna get her pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's mid like having sex. I didn't know what made girls pregnant. I was like, oh, if I nut, that's gonna make her pregnant. So I'm just not gonna nut. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was pretty good first experience.
Okay.
All
well,
right. How
about yourself, Alex?
For me, bro, it's so weird doing this on a podcast
I
because
know,
like, you
it's
don't know if
like-
the person's gonna see this.
Ah.
But they're probably not. But mine was actually, I'm not even gonna lie, mine was pretty cool. It was definitely cliche. Like I lost my virginity on Valentine's Day.
on
With the-
Valentine's
That's just how you gotta do
Day?
it.
with my first like real girlfriend like in high school.
Yeah.
It was cool. I mean, but I don't regret it. I mean, it was definitely a first time experience for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember buying condoms at 7-Eleven, and I was literally like, bro, I was sweating bullets. I was like, bro, like people are gonna see me, bro. Like, what am I gonna do? What is this guy gonna
No,
tell
for
me?
real.
Bro. But yeah,
maybe hitting with you with the, you're having a fun night tonight, or just sort of shit like that.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, no. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
That's all you guys get.
Hey, but that's it. Okay, so the recap of this is okay. Valentine's Day, going to 7-Eleven, be scared of that. Okay, how about yourself, Nico?
I would say, cause like, I don't consider like middle school dating. I don't consider that shit
Oh,
like.
fuck no.
Nah.
No.
So this was like my first like actual like, I guess like, date like girlfriend that I had
Yeah,
at the time.
Uh-huh.
Obviously she's my ex now, but like, we weren't even at my house. We were at my friend's house. And
Shout out to him.
her actually.
Her.
It was me, my ex, and then my friend.
Yeah.
So like we were having a sleepover, and then it was like 4 a.m. We're just like, I don't know, like shit just started going down.
Uh-huh.
And then this is
so
awkward.
funny
This
'cause
is
his
awkward because my
girlfriend's-
girlfriend is right there. But I told her about this before, just so like it wasn't
Oh
coming
my
out of the
God.
blue.
She's like, I know what's about to happen, guys.
Yeah. So
okay.
basically, we go into, I think it's her dad's or her mom's guest room.
Mm.
And we're like, it took like an hour because like, I mean, I don't even need to explain. I don't need to explain.
Because you're that nigga, bro.
It took an hour until we like kind of figure out how to like do it. But it wasn't like awkward. It was fine.
Right.
But the awkward part was that like it wasn't at my house. It was at my friend's house, and she was like
So you're just
awake
tripping.
while like
Yeah.
like, and it was just like loud, and her parents were there.
God,
type shit.
The parents.
But see, that's the thing. Like
my friend's parents, not even like
Yeah.
you know.
when you be fucking and you're just like, I don't want people to hear.
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
I don't be fucking so.
We could change that though. We could change that.
Anyways, well, that's in the past, which is you know what I mean. But speaking of the past, you know what I mean. Let's get into the next topic.
Let's
you know
do
what I mean? So speaking of the past, like, let's go like farther back. Like, what was the most like embarrassing moments of your childhood?
Most embarrassing moments of my childhood. I'm gonna have to think about that. Can you start?
For me, man, I would say just like all of middle school, bro. Cause like I was, I don't know, bro. Because during middle school, I was a cringy little boy.
No,
Like I had a man bun, but it wasn't even like a full man bun. My hair was maybe like this long, and the bun was literally like the size of like a peanut. And I rocked that shit. I would gel it up and everything, and like I tried to like put on this like skater boy perspective, like this persona, and like I don't know, like I definitely got clowned on a lot. And but if I'm gonna talk about most embarrassing moments, it was probably 7th grade. I live like right next to my middle school, but it's like down a hill. And this is when I was into skateboarding or tried to get into it, but I was ass. So I remember you go down the hill and then you just gotta cross like a light, like a crosswalk, and then you're at the school.
Yeah.
And the road is like really bumpy, and like there was these group of girls standing on the other side, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna like, you know how like they run and like jump on their skateboard. I tried doing that, but my wheel caught a pebble, and I literally ate shit in front of like 25 people.
Bro, fuck that pebble.
Bro,
if we see you, nigga.
Bro, pebbles be like the one thing that will get a skater.
Yeah.
Oh god, bro, you can't do anything against it. I literally fell, and that was before like I don't even know. Okay, I fell, and then I just like got up and tried playing it off like as if like, oh shoot, like, you know, I accidentally tripped. But like, bro, it was so, I was like trying not to I was trying to hold back my tears because I landed on my elbow, and I just like walked. I didn't ride my skateboard the rest of the day.
No, fuck that. You're traumatized. You gave up skating after that day.
Bro, that shit was horrible.
No, I feel that.
But yeah,
I think
what about y'all?
the most embarrassing thing, I mean, at the time, it was pretty embarrassing, and I felt like this was the most embarrassing thing. Because if you've ever watched, like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, right? You know when Rowley's like, Greg, come over, let's play.
Yeah.
And, like, that was, like, the most embarrassing part of that movie, you know? And I'm with my family friends, and they're over. But in my neighborhood, because I went to private school, preschool through 8th grade, and even, like, high school, but it was different in high school.
Yeah.
But I just didn't kick it with like people that weren't from my school. And so I'm out in the neighborhood, I'm kicking it with my neighborhood friends. And they go to they went to the middle school that everybody wanted to go to type shit.
Feel that.
Yeah. And there's this girl. I don't even know her name, but I know it was like a guy's name. Girl, yeah, it was a girl with a guy's name. And I thought she was the baddest. Like the baddest, right? And I got caught up slipping because she was like, hey, like, do you want to hang out and stuff? But I had my family friends over, and I was like, oh, I got to play with them. And as soon as I turned around, I was like, fuck. Even though it wasn't. Yeah, and like I sold the bag. Like, no, but I thought it was such a big deal just because I had recently watched Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And I said play instead of hanging out. And I, like, every day of that month, I was like, chill, you're chilling with them. You're hanging with them. Like, I was trying to ingrain that shit into my vocabulary.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
No, yeah. I feel like the vocabulary that you, like, take on over time, bro. Like, you hear someone saying, like, damn, that's cool. Like, I'm not even a cat, bro. That's literally how I be. Like,
right?
Growing up, it's like, oh, wait, what did he just say? All right, I'm going to start saying that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, and you kind of have to, like, weld it in, or not weld it, but you have to, like, just
Put it into context.
Put it into context in your brain. Like, you have to, like, really, like, I don't know. Because like sometimes like if you want to start saying something like it becomes naturally over time, but like yeah.
At the
I don't know,
beginning,
for
it feels
slang.
kind of awkward. saying
Yeah.
it,
No,
like-
and you can tell too.
yeah.
You can tell.
What about you? What was the most awkward? Or
I feel like I've
embarrassing?
had so. Okay, this one I always say because it's kind of innocent, but it's kind of like. Here, I'll just explain it. I was on a like vacation with my family, and we were like in this like cave tours type shit, you know.
Mhm.
And I had lost my mom in the cave because it was like a group tour. So I lost my mom in the cave, and I couldn't like find her. And I was like little, so I was like, "Oh, mommy," you know, like where
Yeah,
I mean, you
you're
got
gonna be-
lost in
so
a
I was
cave.
scared,
so
You're
that's
gonna
bro.
freak the
pretty
fuck
scary.
out.
Yeah.
That's not Walmart, my nigga. Like
I
that's
was
a cave.
crying when I got lost in like a Walmart as
No,
a
for
kid.
real?
In a
Yeah.
cave? What?
Bro, so I go up to this person that I thought was my mom, right?
Yeah.
And I realized, well, okay, this is how I realized it wasn't my mom. So I went up to that person. I was like, oh shit, I found her. So I went up and hugged them and kissed them on the neck. Because that's what I always do with my mom like, when I
Yeah.
was little.
Uh-huh.
And then this dude with a like German,
No way.
this dude with a German accent goes, hey, what are you doing? Like, and I was just like,
That was not German.
nah, that was
That was Indian.
that was King Julian. Hey, what are you doing, Mort?
either way.
Yeah.
That shit was like, till this day, like I just feel like I felt so bad for that person.
No, but I feel like has that happened to you? That's happened to me where
Oh, most definitely.
I've come up to somebody that I thought was my fucking dad. And
Yeah.
like I held his hand, like I used to like hold my hand like interlock fingers type shit.
Yeah.
It's
and
like it's like kind of like when you're at school and you actually like as a kid and you accidentally call your teacher like mom or dad. Like thanks mom. Or
I used to
something
call
like
my
that.
teacher
Yeah.
in middle school like, what did I call her? I called her like honey or something, and then she got me like expelled for that.
Just
Like,
because
literally.
you said it
Honey?
on accident type shit.
It was one of those like Christian. No, I said
No, why'd you say honey though? That's what I'm saying.
because that's just how I was. I was like one of those kids that just like, oh, super friendly, but like I didn't know what was like boundaries.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, why is
Yeah.
that a
It
problem?
was one of those like racist schools. Like, yeah.
Uh,
We can get into that in another podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ugh. But like okay, like these embarrassing moments though, like do you think like if you didn't like do you think you needed to go through like or experience something embarrassing?
Yeah, because I feel like how you conduct yourself, like social cues and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't have social cues because they don't learn from the embarrassing moments.
Right.
And you got to go through embarrassing moments to realize, okay, like, this is not cool in that situation.
Mhm.
I can't do this
Facts.
around
yeah.
these type of people. Or, like, okay, in the better situation where, like, it's not an awkward thing, but you get praise for what you do, or you see people notice you, you learn from that. It's like,
Right.
yeah.
No, most definitely. What about you? Do you think like your embarrassing moments have kind of made you the person you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now I know that I shouldn't just go up to some random ass dude and start hugging them and kissing them.
Now I know not to
But-
ride a skateboard on some pebbly ass street.
Yeah, especially not in front of a group with 20
Yeah,
girls.
No. Yeah, no, never again.
No, but see, that's the shit you learn from, you know?
Yeah.
It's something that like you learn from, but it low-key like scars you. I'm not gonna lie.
It
Like for me,
does.
bro, like I have really bad social anxiety when it comes to like especially girls.
Uh-huh.
Like so like that was kind of like the icing on the cake. For sure.
Uh,
Like all throughout like after that happened, all throughout middle school and like even through high school, like I would make sure like okay, don't fuck up. Like you're about to like walk by like these girls. Even if I didn't find them like attractive, like any females, like that after that moment it was like that forever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think that's a judgment that shapes us a lot too. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I feel like there's a tier list where it's like number one is how do I look in front of the guys that I think I idolize or
Yeah.
like look up to type shit, right?
Yeah.
And then girls, because yeah, like that reflects in a lot of things. How you talk to girls, how you dress, like all types of shit.
Facts.
Mhm.
Well, I think this is a perfect time to like go to our first segment.
Yeah, first segment. Karaoke.
If you guys enjoy singing or listening to us sing, stay tuned for our segment coming up right now.
Yeah. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a big Birkin bag, hold 5-6 figures.
Stripes on my ass, so he caught his pussy ticket. Fucking all this scamming ass rich.
All right, we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed that little segment. And I'm a floating head, but yeah, let's get it going again.
I think we should switch it up a bit.
Yeah, because we're talking about embarrassing moments, right?
Yeah, so let's talk about some like nostalgic moments.
I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
We're still figuring it out, y'all.
Yeah, second episode, but we're still putting out fire.
Yeah.
Come on.
God, I'm a floating head right now.
Y'all better
what other
subscribe.
podcasts you see have
Y'all
a floating
better
head?
subscribe.
Floating head karaoke, my nigga, like, ugh.
But what are you saying? My bad.
I was saying, since we had some embarrassing moments of our childhood, let's go back into some like nostalgic
Okay, switch it up.
points of our like childhood. So
Yeah. What do you think is like the most nostalgic thing? What's like a cartoon or movie that shaped your childhood? I feel like I have a few.
I have a few for sure, but you guys can go ahead.
Yeah.
Go first.
I think what comes to mind is I didn't used to watch the Rugrats show, but I had Nickelodeon put out these orange VHS tapes, right? Have you ever had one
I
of
have
those?
one of those. I still have
Exactly.
mine. No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it's crazy because the first thing that I saw of Rugrats was the Rugrats and the Wild Thornberry collab.
I didn't see that.
And they're like lost in the fucking jungle and shit. And like it's this whole thing with the talking monkey, like the talking babies and shit. But that was a very big part of my childhood. The fucking Rugrats movie where fucking Chucky is the only one that doesn't have a mom to dance with at the wedding. Bro, if you're a real nigga, you cried during that shit. So yeah, and there was that, and then there was the Kenan Thompson Fat Albert VHS. I feel like that's classic.
Damn. Bro, speaking of VHSs, like, I wish my mom didn't throw them all. I used to have the original Star Wars. I used to have everything. I still have my Like Mike, though.
Like Mike is crazy.
Crazy. Shout out Bow Wow. But
Yeah.
I would say for me, bro, I'm not even religious like that, but Veggie Tales.
No, VeggieTales was hidden, bro.
VeggieTales was crazy, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like, I literally had every single, like, season on this big-ass, like, VHS.
Yeah.
And I remember I used to, as a kid, bro, I used to chew on the cover of the VHS because it was plastic.
Yeah.
There's, like, bite marks still in it. That, and I would say, like your basic shit, like Kurt, Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah, that shit
That
was
shit was
scary.
fucking horrifying,
That's
bro.
some nostalgic shit that will, like, scar you.
Bro, on God, like going back and watching that shit now is like, why did they show this to, like, little kids at the time? That shit was crazy. And, like, I used to always watch VeggieTales in the morning, but I'd always eat oatmeal, right? But I put hot cocoa powder in it, and then with some honey. My mom would make that for me. It was awesome. I love that.
Those VeggieTales with oatmeal every morning.
Oh God, every fucking morning.
I didn't even realize VeggieTales was religious like that. I
Oh,
was just looking
God.
at the talking pickle, my
Oh
nigga.
God. But like apparently there was like a little
No,
lesson.
they did though. Every VeggieTales thing had a lesson, but you know that they could never have anyone portray God. That was
Really?
that was the whole thing. So they could have people in the Bible,
Yeah.
but no vegetable could be God
Okay.
because that was
What vegetable? Okay, if they did, what vegetable would you like think would be God?
I'm just thinking of
It has to be a God tier
color.
vegetable.
I mean, I'm just thinking about like color wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say like a
Potato.
potato.
that's the most
But
plain. I feel
God
like
is a
plain.
potato. Damn.
But it's light yellow. You know, like it's just floating in the sky. Like it has the sun shining, and then there's like a potato with a face, with a
trying to
beard and shit.
What's the most what's the most bougie ass vegetable?
I don't know, nigga. You acting like I eat vegetables, bro.
You
Like a
don't eat your
pineapple?
veggies?
No, I do actually. I do. I lied.
I love vegetables.
Yeah.
Eat your veggies.
But what about you?
Yeah. What
Give
about
me
you,
some
Nico?
nostalgic.
I'm not even gonna lie right now. I wasn't really able to like watch shows like that. So when I did, it was at my neighbor's house, and we always watched either SpongeBob or Scooby Doo. I would say Scooby Doo because
Scooby Doo is crazy.
I saw some post yesterday where someone was saying that Scooby Doo teaches you that some or most criminals are actually your friends
Yeah.
instead of like
Oh.
strangers.
Yeah. Oh, damn! I didn't even think about that.
I
The
didn't even think
messages.
about that until I saw that. But like, I would say Scooby Doo is definitely like the
No,
shit
that's
for me.
true. Because
Yeah.
whenever they introduce them into like whatever scene,
Mm-hmm.
usually the first person, like, oh, the person that works at like a hotel or something,
Yeah.
right? Or like wherever they're at
The nicest person that
is
they meet.
literally
The person,
the
yeah.
monster.
Damn, bro. It tells you about our society, bro.
So crazy. I used to have a crush on Velma from the
Velma.
Scooby-Doo
Bro, did you
movie.
ever watch the live action?
Yeah, the
one?
live action. That's
Bro, when
the
she put
Velma that I.
the leather orange suit, bro. I
She's
remember. I
so
still have that shit on
bad.
DVD.
That girl is on everything. You know that, right? She's
Nah.
Hawkeye's wife in Avengers.
That's her.
That's
Oh
her.
my God,
And she's
no
from
way.
Freaks and Geeks. That was Seth Rogen and.
I still need to watch that. I haven't watched that.
But yeah, that's Seth Rogen and James Franco, like their first ever
Yeah.
show, type shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but she's crazy, and she's in Clueless.
Yeah.
Or no, Legally Blonde. She's the one that sues her dad.
I didn't even
Really?
see that. Wait,
That's
but
actually
you were
crazy.
talking about having to go to like your friend's house to watch that.
Yeah.
Bro, I was the same way, but for video games.
That's
So-
No, yeah, same.
I
Like-
only had a Wii up until like I want to say like 13. Then I got an Xbox 360. I didn't even get Xbox One, and that's when I started to play games. But I never was allowed to get live. I only played campaign,
Yeah.
and like I'd have my friends over. We played like Left 4 Dead. I had some stupid ass controllers. My
Oh my
controllers
God.
would light up, but they were cord. Like
I know
corded.
it's your, I had those.
I had those.
Those were the Ross controllers.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
bro.
Marshalls
The
controllers.
Marshalls controllers, and like I remember like just thinking like it's nostalgia now, but back then it was like it was
Fire.
ass.
No, but it was fire though.
No, I'm
right?
talking about the controller, right?
Yeah.
The cord that went into the controller, like you know how like on iPhone chargers,
Oh, they, like-
you gotta like move it a certain way for it to charge.
Yeah.
I would literally have to hold it while I was playing for it to fucking work. Yeah, it was
You
crazy.
like, nah, nigga, you only beat me because of my controller. I
Oh,
told it a
God.
certain way.
But back to what you're saying, like I was the same way for GTA for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
I was never allowed to get GTA.
Nah, never.
I get that. See,
'Cause
but like,
I would just straight up be in the strip clubs the entire time. Like every time I went to a friend's house, they'd be like, "Oh, what do you want to play?" I'm like, "Oh, let's play GTA." They'd fall asleep and I'd just be in the strip club the entire time.
you're crazy.
not-
You're
Bro,
a
I would,
fucking demon.
I would, what I would do. See, have you guys seen the movie? What's it called? Free Guy.
Free
Yeah.
guy, yes, that's a good
Bro,
movie.
I watched that.
All right, it's getting so fucking hot. I'm sorry.
I was watching that and I felt so bad for the fucking NPCs, bro. Because like in GTA, like all I would
You
do is
killing-
race cars and like run into people and shit. But now I'm starting to think those people actually are like AI or some shit. You know what I mean? But
They're all voiced by Tyler, the creator. You know that, right? In
Yeah,
GTA,
I didn't
like,
know that.
Yeah, in GTA 5, a lot of them are Tyler, the creator's voice.
Oh my god,
No, that's crazy. But
I'm
see,
a fake fan for that.
I mean, I didn't. My parents weren't that strict just because I was home alone a lot. But
Feel that.
what was I gonna say? What's some nostalgic shit that I was? Why is it
Talking to your fucking mic, bitch.
But some nostalgic shit I feel like is, you guys ever play Little Big Planet?
Little Big Planet.
Yeah. So there's this character, right? His name is Sackboy.
Put a clip of it, cause I don't know.
Search it up while I'm talking about it. But Little Big Planet, there's this guy named Sackboy, and as you like level up and shit, I was only playing Little Big Planet 2 because that's when it went crazy.
Okay.
But as you level up and stuff, you can change the textile of your character. So you could be made out of like a flower textile, like this stuff.
Oh, really?
But there was so much shit that you could do where you could customize your character because you could put stickers on your character.
Oh shit.
Like feathers. I would make hair out of feathers, bro. My shit was crazy. And you can put the stickers on your clothes because let's say you're wearing a red Carhartt hoodie, right? Or just a red hoodie, and you didn't want it to be red. You put a sticker on it, and it would change it white.
Really?
It was just so crazy. But that's also where I learned about sex. Because you can make like mechanisms and stuff, like in Minecraft.
Oh, I see what you're talking
Like,
about.
you can
I never
make-
played this though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the egg thing in Minecraft, or am I just like?
Kind of. Or like, you know how like things move with like pistons where it's like the redstone? Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, like in Little Big Planet.
I've seen that.
He's talking about this.
I've
I don't
seen
know if you can
that.
see this on
Yeah.
camera, but it's fine. We'll put it.
We'll
up
put
on
it
the
up
green
on
screen.
the fucking thing. But nah, that was
Nah,
crazy. You
I've
know how
seen
many
that.
girlfriends I had on that shit?
But you know what's crazy? I was gonna screen record it so we could put it on the green screen,
Uh-huh.
but I was screen recording and I went to my Safari, porn popped up. So I was like, yeah,
Oh my
I'm
God.
a scratch that
we were
idea.
just talking about. Keep it in, bro. I could blur it out.
No, it dead ass like open, like it was bad.
That's why he
Bro,
was
I
quiet for a
haven't
little
used his
bit.
iPad in a minute, bro. It's been a minute.
He's lying. He was watching that shit like on his way over here.
Shh.
But,
In the car.
No, that's cool. And like I feel like there's a lot of nostalgic shit, but some crazy shit that always happens is like the Mandela effect.
Oh God.
You're talking
For
about
real.
yeah, we're talking about shit from like back then. You're talking about Scooby Doo, right? And you know Shaggy because he always gulps and he has the big ass Adam's apple.
Yeah.
That's not there. It's
Really?
not it.
For
yeah.
real?
The only time
No, bro, because I remember this man has a long ass neck.
exactly, right?
There's no way.
But the only time it's there is when he eats.
Oh.
Search that shit up. Literally, like he doesn't have the fucking Adam's apple unless like he's eating or something.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
I didn't know that.
I
I
didn't
thought
know
it was
that.
always like that.
That ruins my childhood.
But like speaking of Mandela effect, like honestly, bro, yeah, because I looked back like a minute ago, and I got like really like back into Pokemon again, and I was like looking through my Pokemon cards, and then I looked, Pikachu doesn't have a stripe on his
No,
tail.
he doesn't. Like at the we're gonna throw it up, but
Bro.
at the end of the tail,
Tell me,
there's
bro,
a
there was
stripe, the
literally
black stripe,
at
right?
his little lightning bolt tail. There was like a black stripe at the end,
Yeah.
but it's not there. It's not real apparently. So I don't understand, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, like, I don't know if you guys have seen the Curious George with the tail and then without the tail.
See,
But-
I didn't watch Curious George like that, but like I get how that could happen.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
because I feel like I remember seeing him like swinging from a tree and like he had his tail coming out.
And then
Yeah, I feel like we can find a picture of that.
Yeah,
It's gotta be
put it
somewhere.
here. But bro, yeah, the Mandela effect is crazy. Like even the name. Like you guys know how like it got the name Mandela effect.
I think so a little bit, but I'm not too like familiar with this.
So basically, do you guys know Nelson Mandela?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, the reason they call it the Mandela effect is because people thought he was dead since like the 80s. Like people thought like, oh, like this man died, but he didn't die until like a couple
Later
years
on?
ago.
Okay.
Like a couple years ago, but a lot of people like thought that he died like
But
a
he was in
while
prison.
ago.
He was in
He was in
prison.
prison, but
Yeah.
people still thought he died back in like the 90s. But you could obviously look at it like with one Google search that he was alive. But people thought he was dead, and so they kind of like collectively just like named it after him because I don't know.
Yeah.
But
No,
that
makes
was
sense
the
though.
reason. But yeah, like looking back, like apparently there's like theories that like time travelers are going back and changing things, or like they make one decision
Yeah.
and like
The butterfly effect.
like the
where it changes
butterfly.
everything,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Like you kill a butterfly and like it changes everything else.
Damn.
No, I saw this picture. I'm gonna put it up here. But it's like in the 80s or 70s or 90s, right? And then everybody like they look like they're from that time period except for one person who has this like nice ass camera, like a small ass camera.
Oh, dude, I saw that picture. Yeah.
And like it's just all this. He's wearing like glasses and like
Yeah.
these clothes that doesn't like he looks like he's
Like
from
from the future or something.
Yeah, from-
Yeah.
maybe now, maybe a little bit back, like 2010 type shit. But now like they debunked that shit. They're like,
Really?
oh, this was like, I guess he was a big baller because this like the small camera, they only had like 5 or like 10 of those.
Oh, so it wasn't like
It wasn't real, but like no, looking at that shit, you would think, oh, that dude's from the fucking future.
Have you guys seen that like archaeologists they find like tools in stones like so for instance they found like a pickaxe like it was like engulfed in stone like hard stone,
Yeah.
but they found it and they dated it back to like I'm gonna fact check this, but I think they dated it back to like right before they started using metal for tools because the
Really?
head of the pickaxe was metal.
Metal. Oh, see, that's the
Damn.
biggest thing. If it was like stone or whatever, I would get that. Cause like I've
Yeah,
been playing
it's just not
Minecraft.
No,
and
yeah,
shit.
it was
Same
metal.
time
It
zone.
was made from like iron or something, like in
Bruh.
Minecraft. But yeah, like they don't know how it got there because like they dated the like cause you know you can date like the
It's
the minerals like carbon, like they date the carbon back. It goes back so long, but it was before that. So that also blows my mind because like you don't even know, bro. I mean like obviously like there's religion too. Like people think like we started at a certain time, but like there's also people that aren't religious. But like, what if there was like a society like before, you know what I mean, like before everything that we knew, you know what I mean?
I think that's possible.
I'm making all like I keep like rubbing my hands on this.
Yeah.
I need like an ADHD toy, but go ahead.
No, but I think that's possible.
Yeah.
I saw this post, I don't know however long back, but you can create a kind of vortex with a tunnel, and like the dude just had like a tube or like a pipe, right? A open-ended pipe, and like he was blowing into it or just like doing a circular motion at the top,
Yeah.
and it would suck up the rock and then like put it in there. Like, this is how they made the fucking pyramids. Like, don't quote me on that. It could have been something else.
Yeah.
How they made something else, but it was like, oh, they were using this back then because they didn't have electricity.
Yeah.
And like just on a bigger scale, you know?
Yeah, the whole pyramids thing is like kind of weird because you have people that think aliens built it, but I also like, not to get like too political, but I think it's just people thinking that like it's like disbelief that like the people made it. I think it's kind of like just like taking away the credit. Like they don't,
The credit.
they didn't think that, they don't think that like the slaves could do something that crazy.
But you know what happened? You know what
Yeah.
they've been debunking since like 2015
Huh.
is the fact that they weren't slaves; they were paid.
Really?
Yeah, they talk about how like the people that were doing it, because it's just depicted like that throughout the Bible,
history
and just
books.
a lot of shit, right?
All of those like.
But they've looked into the evidence and they've shown that like no, these people weren't overworked; like they were getting paid.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about this. Don't quote us on anything that we're saying, but like that, yeah.
Well, I don't want to turn into a conspiracy podcast, so we're going to head into the next segment. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
Hey man, are you looking for a very good thing to drink that will get you lit? Are you having trouble because all your friends are drinking lean or alcohol? Well, do I have the product for you? If you're looking for something to put in your mouth, try my black balls. The bottle. My black balls, baked bean soda. And yes, it does have baked beans in here. And if you're also wondering, it will get you females. We don't say bitches on this podcast.
Man, none of these shorties feeling me, bro.
Bro, have you ever tried my black balls?
Bro, what the fuck?
Wait. My black balls.
Bro, what the fuck is this, bro?
Dude, it's my black balls. It'll have all the shorties on you.
Mmm.
Delicious!
All right, guys, we are back. Hope you guys enjoyed that little commercial break. Had to take my fucking hoodie off. This shit was so hot in here. But yeah, bro.
Blanket on you too. What
Bro,
are you
I know,
talking
hey, but it's
about,
gonna look good,
bro?
though. It's gonna look good. I can't wait to see that.
Headless
Headless.
Alex.
No.
No,
Head
just only head,
bodiless.
only bodiless.
Only head. Anyways, so yeah, let's get back on topic.
What were we talking about? We were talking about the Mandela effect.
Yeah,
right?
bro.
That was the last thing we touched on.
But yeah, we're kind of straying away. We're talking about like conspiracy theories and shit.
No, but it's cool to think about that shit. You know, like
No, most definitely.
I like
I
it.
love talking about that shit. But I have a question for you guys. Like, or not really a question, just a discussion topic. But like, what are your guys' like first memories? You know what I mean? Like, you remember shit from your childhood, but like, what is like one of the first memories you guys have? You guys gotta like think back.
Yeah. Whoa.
Good, bad, or ugly. You know what I mean?
I feel like there are. Can I start off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I feel like two of the main memories that I have, and this is from like, okay, so when I was like 3 or 4, okay, I'm gonna mention 3 moments. I'm not gonna like dwell on them, but
Tres.
it was when I met my homie, our homie Richard, and I know him since
Shout out
like
Richard.
we're young. Yeah. So it's me and
Day
him.
ones.
Yeah, we're at the fucking playground, right? Small ass playground. I took Alex there the other day, but he comes up to me, he says, "Hey, I'm Richard Paul, blah blah blah," and he's like, "You want to be friends?" And I'm like, I was trying to be cool. I was like, I had my hands against like the bars of the playground and shit. I was like, yeah, sounds good.
He's like hanging there. He's like, yeah. For sure.
Yeah, see, so that one's like a wholesome moment, right? And then when I was 4, I remember a family friend, she left her Barbie doll at my house. And I don't know why. I was a freakazoid. I was a freakazoid.
God.
I was just like, we're not gonna
That's
get into
one of
what
the
I was
first
doing.
memories you
Yeah,
have
that's kind of crazy,
living.
right? Yeah, that's when I gained consciousness into the
Yeah,
world.
straight down to the person he is today, if you knew Tim.
Okay, and also at that person's, the family friend's house, right? I was at the top of the playground, just like chilling, and this kid pushes me off, and I hit my head on the bricks. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but it's a brick wall, cause like it's like a brick wall, and then there's like dirt on it, right? And then the actual wooden fence. But I hit my head on the brick wall, right where your fucking brain is, and like
I feel like your brain is all over your head though. So.
yeah, probably. I think
I mean, yours is
that explains a lot.
Yours might be a little smaller, so.
This nigga's talking. Nigga, you're a smooth brain. Your brain looks like not. Yeah, that's why it's not fucking playing. Cause you're a smooth brain. No, but I just remember. I don't even remember how it happened. All I remember is going slow mo, falling back.
And you didn't do anything else to him? You didn't?
I was crying. I was a pussy. Like, bro, imagine you get hit in the. I had a fucking ponytail too. But
God.
imagine you get pushed off. You just see that in slow motion. I'm crying. I'm walking towards the house. It's like a horror movie. That's what it felt like. I was like, and then so that happens, and then the kid's dad is like, look, in a Filipino accent, look what you did to him. Look, you're making him bleed. And then they made me fucking turn around. They made me hit a 360 so he could see the fucking like blood coming out of my head.
God.
Wasn't that bad though. I didn't get stitches or anything. They just glued my shit. Yeah, those are that's me gaining consciousness.
Damn, that's crazy.
Kind of crazy, right?
Yeah. I can't even like I have some that I remember,
Uh-huh.
but like I can't even remember like that much detail.
Really?
Like for instance, like I went to this preschool. Like I still live by it. It's part of a church. I'm not gonna say the name. I was gonna say the name, but
Yeah,
I
you're
don't want
chilling
you
off
guys to
that.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and a lot of my homies that I know today like also went there, and like I didn't even know at the time, but like we all like I had like this group picture, like a you know you take like class pictures.
Yeah.
Like I had this class picture with like there's like 4 people in there that I didn't even know at the time. I mean I was a child, but like now they're like my main homies. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I remember one time because we had like a lot of freedom there. Like it wasn't like your normal preschool.
Yeah.
Like you would have class and then like they just let you do whatever the fuck you want. Like you
Recess
could,
all day.
We would hang out in the church. Like it was literally recess all day. But all I remember is like walking through the hallways, right, by myself, and then like I booked a left into a classroom, and like from what I remember, it was like an art room. Because there was paint everywhere. There was like all the like the tables were covered in paint from like kids like touching it, and then I remember I walked up and like they had like this painting you could do it. So it's like a cardboard box, and then you put like a marble in paint. You guys ever do that?
Like you roll it and
Yeah.
shit.
You put it in paint, and then you put it in the box, and like you just roll it around. And I remember doing that, and like. I mean, nothing like happened. It's just like that was like one of my first memories of like me like still being able to remember.
Well, that's cool though.
Yeah, it was just like nothing crazy, but like I don't know. I miss those days.
That's
for
like
sure.
that's
'Cause
like a core memory.
I was
Yeah.
I was one of the kids that would try to escape the preschool.
Oh.
So like
Oh.
so we had like the church was like up in the front, and then in the back we had like the play structures and everything, but the fences they were smart when they put these fences up, because the fences were probably like as big as like where the green
Damn.
screen goes up. They're pretty tall, but my dumbass, right, I tried escaping. I remember multiple occasions like later, like right before I was about to go into kindergarten, so like I was able to remember. But I remember throwing one of these like little 3-wheel tricycles over the fence
So that you
'cause
can have it to
I was
escape.
like, bro, I'm getting the fuck out of here, because like my parents would drop me off. I was that kid that would just like cry. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
me
like-
too.
Like whenever your parents drop you off at
Yeah.
preschool, I would literally cry like like you know what I mean. But I literally threw the tricycle over. I was like, I'm going home, because I lived right up the street. And I remember getting all the way up the fence, and then all I feel is my waist gets snatched. I'm this little 3-foot child, and my waist gets snatched, and I fall back, and then I literally, it was bad. I started crying. I was like, oh, I'm in so much trouble. My mom's gonna beat my ass, and she did. But she did.
No, but why? They
And
used to-
also,
yeah.
oh, my bad. So just to bring up some trauma, I also remember like the early stages of when my mom used to beat the absolute shit out of me.
Yeah, bro.
Coming, Filipino
Yeah,
mothers.
exactly. With
My-
anything, my nigga.
My mother would beat my ass with anything around her. So if I had this toy gun, it was a shotgun. It was a police shotgun, right? That shit, I had this little cubby in my room. She came in my room, opened the door. She's like, putang iya mo. Like, she's just like yelling at me in Tagalog. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was one of those kids who, like, when I was scared of my mom, I'd literally like, ah. Like, I got so scared. And she grabbed the shotgun and, like, pushed me over on my front and started whooping my ass with the shotgun.
Wait, you got
Damn.
pistol whipped,
I got,
nigga.
it was literally a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
It was bad, and like she would beat me, and then it literally broke in half. Yeah, it was bad.
Double L, nigga.
But now I know never to talk back to my mother ever again.
No, I get that. Okay, but like you're talking about crying when you get dropped off. Why did your parents or our parents always fucking promise that we weren't gonna
Hold
be?
that. I want to hear Nico's first.
Yeah, go ahead.
memory.
My first
But
memory.
we'll talk about it right after.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even see this whole time I was thinking about it because I just don't know. I have like little pieces, but I can't really.
Yeah.
I think the one memory I have was at my preschool too, and I remember it was like end of the day. We were all outside, and it was like some recess. I was running down a hill, and all of a sudden, this girl that was already down the hill, like she started crying. Her name is Devin. This is how I remember. I still remember her name. Her name is Devin. I'm calling you out.
Devin.
But she started crying when I wasn't even near her. I wasn't even going towards her, but she started crying, and she said that I had like bitten her, like on the arm. She said I bit her on the arm, and of course the fucking preschool, they were like, "Oh, you're going to the office." So they didn't just pick me up. They grabbed me by my hands, like one teacher on one side, one teacher on the other, by my hands, carrying me to the fucking thing. And then my mom came to pick me up, and it's like this, like, you know those doors that are like, it's only the bottom half of the door.
Yeah.
Where you can like open the top half too.
Uh-huh.
So the top half was open, and I was stuck in the bottom half. I couldn't like really get out. And then my mom came, and I just remember her face, bro. Like she just looked at me. She's just like, again, because like I was that kid that was always getting in trouble. But this one time, I didn't do
actually
shit.
Yeah.
I didn't do shit, and it was because of like, I don't know. I just think it was like, it was whack. But that
that's
was like
what
one of my
happened.
first memories.
Yeah.
No, most definitely.
No, but see those moments where like that used to happen to me too, where I would get in trouble for shit I didn't do, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be the bad kid now.
Yeah.
See, I would get in trouble for shit that I actually did because I just get caught up. But I feel like that's why we're all friends though, because we were those kids. You know what I mean?
Those motherfuckers.
But my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you saying?
Nah, but
Yeah,
like,
go
why
ahead.
did when you're getting dropped off to preschool or daycare or anything,
Mm-hmm.
why would your parents always fucking promise you that they weren't gonna leave you? I would tell my parents, I was like, don't leave me there, and they'd be like, and then be like, okay, like we're not. I'm like, promise, and they make a fucking promise, and then fucking leave me there. And like when I'm crying, right, when you're crying when they leave, like I'll be like this. I'll be like, you lied,
Oh,
you
God.
lied to me.
Oh God! They said they'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just
Come
wouldn't
back
come
a
back
couple
for a couple
hours
hours. But the ultimately though, like that would save me from like those moments was nap time during preschool. Because like I would be the kid that actually took a nap.
Really, I could not nap.
I would, because at my preschool they had these like cots. They were like made out of
What?
Bro, yeah, we
I know
got
what you mean, like the plastic.
the
ones, right?
plastic ones. They were
With the
blue
mesh?
and like the mesh, bro. It's so nostalgic thinking about it because I can still feel it. But it was like this blue mesh like cot. Everyone would get their own, and like it was, dude. I remember like just curling up with my little jacket as a pillow and just falling asleep.
Bro, I hated that shit. They did not feel comfortable for me.
Really, and I just felt so secure.
I had to sleep on the ground. You know those colorful carpets?
The one with
Yeah.
the squares and shit.
That's what we slept
Oh.
on for our sleep time or nap times.
Damn.
Nah, I was already being like profiled when we had the squares and shit because it was the good kids on the purple squares.
Yeah.
And then like I was all the way in the front because the teacher had to watch me.
All the way on red.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
on red, bro. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Bro, in kindergarten, bro, because that's when we started getting like green and yellow cards, bro. Bro, it got so bad for me to the point where my my name never got put up on green at the end of the day. They would just keep it on yellow because
Yeah.
I would always get a yellow card. And there's this girl that I've been going to school with since high school. I'm not going to name drop her, but her mom was my kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
And she was also her kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
And she was cool, bro. But I would throw like hella like tantrums in her class. And there was one time I literally threw a chair at my kindergarten
Nigga, you're
teacher.
crazy.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. I had like a whole conference with like my parents, and my mom is the type when she has conferences with my teacher, she'd be very calm, right? She'd be very calm. She's like, "Oh, okay," like very understanding. But the moment we walk out the door, she would grab my wrist, and she's just like, "You're getting ass whooping when you get home."
See, but that's the
and
thing.
I
though,
got an ass whooping.
And they always take the teacher's side. You know what I mean?
No, most definitely. It's
I mean, at that age,
understandable. Yeah,
yeah.
if you're like 6 years old, like
like I get that.
hearsay. That's hearsay.
Nah, but I get that. In kindergarten, I got yeah, they had like that the green card. No, it wasn't the green card. It was stars. People would get stars for acting good, right? Like I was the only person with no stars. I had like one by the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
And my teacher, not even the teacher's aide was like I don't like your kid's attitude, because I was the type of kid, because I was smart. When I talked to people, I would have like intellectual conversations. Like they would tell us to do something, and I'd be like, I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah.
And then like I wouldn't do anything. I would just answer back all the time. And I don't know. I feel like that's discriminatory, because like I was that I feel like I would want my kid to be like that. You know?
We've talked about this. He wants his kid to be like a nerd.
Not even
Not
like
even a
nerd,
bad way, but
just
like he wants him to be like the kid that's like, if the teacher asks like a math question, he wants his kid to be the one that's like, oh, I have the answer. That's 3.214.
No, but see, not even to the point where you ask the kid. I want my kid to come up to me and be like, "Do you know what the tallest mountain in
Oh yeah, just
in
random
America
facts.
is?" Yeah, I want my kid to be the fact kid.
I hated those kids, bro. I envied them because I couldn't do that. Because I didn't know. They're like, damn, where you getting all this knowledge from?
See, I want the nigga to embarrass him so much at the beginning of his life that he becomes, you know,
Yeah,
No, I get that.
he's still gonna be smart. Come on, like,
hey, it's not bad to be smart.
yeah.
I feel like that's a thing that we experience in our age. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I just accepted the fact that I wasn't the smart one. Like, in
See,
my
no, but I was
class.
like that at first. I didn't think I was smart because I wasn't doing good in school, but I knew how to talk to people.
See, and also the thing is too, like, growing up, like, I thought I just wasn't applying myself, like,
Make you
in the
feel
classroom.
shit about that.
Dude, I'm gonna
For
name
real.
drop this teacher. Fuck you, Miss Olson, 2nd grade teacher, bro. She literally told my parents she thought I had severe ADHD and that I needed to be medicated.
Damn.
But see, they be doing that shit, right?
Yeah,
Like,
she told my parents to her like if I'm like when I have my kids, if a teacher comes like up to me and says my child needs to be medicated,
Bro,
I'm
all
pimp
right,
slap.
I'm about
I'm
to.
pimp slap. I'm sorry. Like that's so like that's so like
like I
don't know.
get that you're the teacher, but like,
Fuck you.
yeah, you know what I mean?
You're
Like,
giving like medical advice,
Nah,
but
yeah.
like and then I also found out that like I do have ADHD, so she wasn't wrong. And like yeah, I just was never good in school. Even like I applied myself all the time. Like growing up, I just sucked at school. Like algebra was horrible, bro. I couldn't do one algebra problem.
yeah, I mean, I just finesse my way through that, but like I get that people with ADHD kind of have to find a routine so that you can learn and shit, you know. And then sometimes that routine doesn't work one day, and it's just kind of like fuck, you know.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean.
I wanna actually call someone out too. This is my preschool, my first
You calling out
preschool,
everyone, bro.
elementary country day school. Mr. Lehman, my principal. So I don't know why. I was always in that office, and it was always for like the dumbest shit. Like literally like some like I just think it was racism at this point, because like there was this one time I don't even know what that was. There was this one time I was like, I ran an extra lap at like PE recess thing, and the teacher called the principal on me for that. So then I stayed outside and I was running around the thing, and the principal came out and was chasing me around the fucking. But like you have to think about it this way: when I was little, like that's some scary shit. Like it's just some like old man is just like
Yeah,
running
bro.
after
If
you.
anyone's chasing, you,
Why wouldn't you just wait at the end of the lap where you're gonna end up
God.
being?
Literally. So he takes me into the office, and then he doesn't even like tell me why I'm there. And then I went to sit down in the chair because I thought I was going to have to wait for my parents to pick me up.
Yeah.
No, and he goes, no, you're going to go stand in the corner facing the wall for an hour.
No.
This
Bro,
and
what?
my mom came to pick me up and my legs were like shaking. And that's when she realized something was wrong. She pulled me out of the school. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
quit.
Though.
That's when I
Horrible,
came to
bro.
San Diego too.
Yeah.
So
But see, I used
traumatizing.
to get in trouble for some real shit. Okay, so there's this kid in my school, and we're all in the bathroom, right? Okay, I'm gonna tell you about something like that same day that we didn't get in trouble for, cause me and my homies, we had the urinals that drop all the way to the floor. We were having a pee competition, like how far can you go back and how long can you like hold your stream, right? And then this kid like, oh, I gotta pee. He runs through the stream.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, whatever, right? Yeah, but nothing happened, so I was just feeling like the shit. I was like, oh, I won the pee competition, right?
Yeah.
And then this other kid walks in, and I'm like, what are you looking at? I was a bully, bro, not gonna lie.
God.
And I tried pantsing him, and the dude had a fucking belt on.
Wait, were you saying like what are you looking at with like your dick out?
No,
Okay.
I wish. No, but I had my
Like a
hand
robe or something.
with my fucking Fantastic Four underwear.
Oh my god.
Oh,
But I'm like, what are you looking at? And I like thought I was so slick, and like I tried pantsing him, but he had a belt on. This nigga he goes, who? And like flops over.
Oh my god.
And I couldn't like, it didn't process in my brain. I was still like, why isn't he getting pants? And I got in trouble for that for sure. I was in the principal's office all the
Oh my
time,
God.
bro.
Did you guys have pink slips?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Yeah,
I was,
yeah.
yeah.
I had about 15 of those.
I was collecting Pokemon cards. I was collecting pink slips. That's what was going on.
I was collecting Bakugan.
Bakugan are crazy,
Bro, we used to have this little. I know we're running out of time, but we used to have like this little metal like plate outside, like on the concrete.
Yeah.
And you know how Bakugan are magnetic.
Yeah, magnetic. So
Bro, it
whatever
was
you put it on.
Literally during recess, bro, we didn't even know how to actually play the game. We were just throwing it like, oh yeah, like and like we would like all like trade Bakugan. Like I used to steal so many kids' Bakugan. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was a thief. As a child, I was a thief. Like, for instance, in 5th grade, I feel so bad for this girl, but the way our school worked, we transitioned classes. We would switch classes to get us ready for middle school, and so we would sit at other kids' desks, and like you know how you have cubbies underneath the desk, bro. I'm not gonna lie, there was this nice pair of orange Ray-Bans just sitting right there in 3rd period.
Ray-Bans.
And you know Ray-Bans, this is back in like 2010, bro.
That was when
That's the
everybody
shit.
had,
Bro, I was
the
like,
horn
no
ones,
way.
right? Yeah.
That was
I'm
the
sitting.
shit
I didn't
for
even
sure.
process that they weren't that they were someone's. I was like, and then I put them in my bag, and you know it didn't occur to me that they were able to find out because like
Of
they
the
assigned
people that
seats like
turned-
during
Oh
the
my
class.
God.
So I get approached the next day. My dumbass is wearing them to school. I wore them and they weren't any generic Ray-Bans. They were yellow. Like the frames were bright yellow, and then the lenses were like blue. So I'm wearing them to school, you know, like feeling myself, and then all of a sudden, principal comes up to me, hey, Alex, I'm gonna need to talk to you. And they're like, where did you get those Ray-Bans? I was like, I got them at Rite Aid yesterday.
No way.
And then they were like, no, I'm gonna need you to I'm gonna need you to give them back. And then they made me give him back to the girl. This girl, bro, like we were in 5th grade, but she was a child. Like she was in the same grade as me, but she was like,
Yeah.
so short. Like she was like she looked so innocent, and she was like sad. And I was like, here you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was bad. I feel like
Damn.
shit. But yeah. Anyways, I think we should wrap this up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, I feel that. No, this has been a good episode.
Yeah, bro. No, for
We're
sure.
able to touch on, sexual experiences, our first sexual encounters, talking about childhood nostalgia and just like the Mandela
And
effect.
emotional trauma.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just touched on all of that. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope you guys are looking sexy and having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. But yeah, this is Tim, and I'm with Alex.
Nico?
Yep, and we're wishing you guys a wonderful day. Also, shout out Dakota for keeping
Yes, bro.
the camera in check.
Yes.
Of
Shout
course.
All right.
But yes, thank you. Tune in next week.
Catch you on the flip.